Alright, what's up, guys? Whoa, that's probably peaking. I seem to be having some issues with my bench, which is why I'm running a little late. It does not want to post. I knew this was going to be a pain in the butt, but yeah, it turns out it's not an XOC board, so we're going to see what we can do to alleviate this. How is everybody today? I'm going to be waiting for a while till a few more people pop in, because we are doing a giveaway for some KPX, and I want to see what this 12,900K could do cold. I've already seen what it could do in water. What is going on with it right now, I do not know. So I'm going to pull the pot very quick. I'm actually running, I tried running the new Kingpin T-Rex Rev 4, but with this motherboard, it wasn't clearing the caps. The base is just too wide, so it wasn't making contact with the CPU. I thought that was the issue at first, but I swapped over now to the Reactor 3.0 from Burning Overclock, and same thing. It does all the posts. This thing does not have a Q code readout, so it doesn't really give me much information, and it just gets stuck on this boot light. Everything's plugged in. Everything is the way it should be. Everything looks fine. So we'll get to the bottom of it. What's going on, Charles? I'm doing well, except for the fact that I'm trying to do some XOC on a board that's simply not designed for it. This pot is so short. That's what she said. But did you guys enter in the KPX giveaway by chance? I really want to get this thing up and running because I was looking forward to this all day. We'll see. I'll reseat the CPU, repaste it. Just give you guys an idea of what's going on. That doesn't give you much of an angle, does it? There we go. This is the pot I will be running for these benches. Burning Overclock Reactor 3.0. This is the smaller base model. They have a larger model, Pascal Bjorn, or Bjorn Pascal, I don't know, your European names, I'm not sure which one's first, which one's last. Did a fantastic job in this pot. I have tested both of them, well, this one versus the Kingpin Rev 4, the T-Rex, and they're pretty damn close. That video is coming, and it will be done with a proper XOC board on this CPU, the 12,900K. The 11,900K just, it wasn't my cup of tea, so to speak. Good morning, Nick. What time is it out there? I need a proper XOC board. This board hates me. Come on, a few more threads. There we go. So I'm going to repaste this, reseat this CPU. Hopefully that's the issue. I don't know why it would be. But the board that I'm running is a DDR4 board. It is the Strix Z690A Gaming Wi-Fi D4. That is a very, very long name. So we'll go ahead and pull this off very quick. Yeah, she was mounted. Okay. So 8:40 a.m. Not too bad. Good morning. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reseat the CPU. Hopefully that's the issue here, because it's going through all the posts just fine, but I'm limited by the information from the motherboard. Unfortunately, this is a very, very basic motherboard. And grab some isopropyl alcohol. Oh, this is such a pain. It's kind of sorry guys if I keep sounding like I have a cold. I'm actually just getting over COVID. I do have this thing set up with a full pass-through, so I should, if I could get this damn thing to boot for whatever reason it's not right now, you guys will be able to see the screen from the bench while I stream. Clean this up as well. That is some nice copper. And hopefully we could get this show on the road. How many of you guys actually entered the giveaway? No, Alex, I only own the small base one. The large base is really meant for like Threadripper and maybe Intel's next gen HEDT. Damn. Ooh, there's one pad on here that looks questionable. Hopefully that wasn't from that poor mount. That would suck because I really like this chip. Alright, let's reseat it. I love these mainstream latches. They're so much easier to work with than HEDTs. All right, by the way, guys, there is a giveaway today. I will be giving away some KPX. One person, one winner, and this was based on a post I made back in November, is going to get the full 30-gram version. And then I decided, you know what, one winner's not enough. It's the holiday season. So I'm going to be giving away 2 10-gram KPX syringes as well. These are going to come directly from Vince, not these. You guys will get brand new in the package. So stay tuned for that. We're going to go over the builds. Maybe you guys could give me some... Oh, nice, Alex. You never know, you might win. We're going to be looking at those builds here shortly, but right now I just want to figure out what the hell is going on and why this thing just won't post. It is a little chilly in here. I got the doors open. It's about 17 degrees Celsius in here. Yeah, let's get some on there. Yeah, by the way, these things last forever. So one syringe will last you. I mean, if you're a frequent bencher, you'll go through it pretty quick, but that's why there's the 10-gram options. Just gonna get some. Now, one thing about the DDR4 Z690 chipsets, the Z690As, they don't clock very well as far as mem timing goes. This particular board actually has a pretty decent VRM, but as far as memory clocking goes, I had little to no luck. The best I could do with a manual overclock was somewhere around like 4,000 mega transfers per second at like 13, 14, 14, 28, 1T in Gear 1. This thing does not like Gear 2 with DDR4, so if any of you guys do intend to buy a DDR4 board, do not run Gear 2 with DDR4. It's just broken. What's up, David? What's up, Joshua? Oh, my PC is stuck in with the boot light on. So I just reseated my CPU. Has that ever happened to you, Josh? Because I know you own the same board. I've had no issues up until just now. So I'm going to reseat the pot. And yes, I do have this, I have my thermometer here and I got another camera, so when I get this up and running, you guys can see the temps. You guys will be able to see the screen through pass-through. If it doesn't work, I'm going to be up all night banging my head and figuring out what is going on. Yeah, I mean it's decent, but I've had far more success with previous boards, even with Z590. Particularly with these dims, these Galax dims, I've been able to pull off some crazy tight timings and clocks. This board just fights me every step of the way. I don't know if it's a BIOS thing, maybe that's something that'll mature. We shall see. But first, I need this thing to boot. Well, it goes through the whole, the 4-post LED lights, but it gets stuck on the green boot light. Yeah, the Hall of Fame dims are nuts. I totally agree. Yeah, it just hangs on that green boot light. I don't know why. Unless I'm overlooking something. Come on. This is why I like tall pots. Unfortunately, the T-Rex would not fit this if you guys weren't here earlier. It was rubbing up against some caps, and it wasn't even making contact with the IHS whatsoever. Watch, I forgot to plug something in. Knowing my luck, that would be the case. And for those of you here for the giveaway, don't worry, I'll be getting into that shortly. I'm just trying to figure out why this thing won't post. Usually for LN2 live streams, you have multiple people. One controlling the stream, one doing everything else. So I gotta try to keep up with this. Yeah, I know, John. It's gotta boot first. Maybe I officially killed the board. All I did was, outside of tearing it down, was put a coat of LET on it, and that's it. Just prepped it for this. I mounted the KPX Inferno heater plate with the new LGA 1700 bracket. All right, we're remounted. Let's just do a quick full power cycle. Yeah, I got a little too spoiled with all the XOC boards over the years. We'll see. I got another camera over here so you could kind of get an idea of the lights. You could see the white light just turned on. Means it's good to go. Everything's detected. Now the green light should turn on. That simply says boot, and the green light's on, and it's still hanging on the green light. Wow. Thank you, Asus. I don't know if it's your fault or mine. Let me just double check the power connectors very quick. This thing does have dual 8-pin EPS 12-volt power connectors. All right. Give it another go. Anyway, in the meantime, let me pull up some of the entries here. Shit, I don't even know where to start. I usually use Facebook Mobile. How do you search in Facebook? I'll search Facebook. hosts. All right. I have quite a few entries here to look at. So I'll go ahead and pull those on the screen while I try to mess around with this. Sorry, guys. Let's see. No, the LET is definitely dry. I applied it like 3 hours ago and it's been under a fan. Unless minus 152C, it will refuse to boot colder than that. You got no chance. Well, it won't even boot at ambient. This is just odd because it was working yesterday on water. I love this thing. So let me go ahead and pull some of those windows up. Let's see what we got here. You may lose me. All right, you should be able to hear me again. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's take a look at some of these rigs, and I'll just continue messing around with this thing. So, I posted this a while ago. Let's try this. Oops, wrong keyboard. I don't know how well you guys could see that. Let me get rid of some of these windows. So this was one of the submissions. I really like this thing. That's a very unique way of setting up a chilled build right inside a cabinet. It looks like it was in a server cabinet. So let's go see. This was by Dustin Cotton. Alan even mentioned give this guy all 3 tubes. Yeah, I wish it worked that way. Dean Davis, old friend of mine. Haven't seen Dean in a while. Here's his, looks like dual 1080 Ti Kingpin setup. Let's see what else he had. 7820X delidded on X299, of course. And yeah, that's Dean's. Charles, here's yours. Fellow EVGA X299 Dark owner. This is actually being streamed off the 299 Dark. Let me see. Well, you guys stare at Charles's PC. I am going to still mess around with this. All right, let's give it another try. I mean, the CPU is putting out heat. I can see it on the thermometer. And there's the boot light. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Yeah, Dean has some really nice benches. Let's move this over here, eh? All right, so yeah, let's look through these because I think this board is dead, which really sucks. It wouldn't be the first one, which is the truth. It really, I mean, it's not an XOC board, but until DDR5 is more readily available, it's what I got to work with. I'm gonna do whatever I can. I'll let it sit for a little bit. Maybe Nick's right. Maybe the LAT is still a little damp, and maybe that's what's causing it to just hang on boot. So maybe I'll just turn it on tomorrow and it'll work. You never know. Either way, it's gonna be RMA'd. Because it worked great underwater. All right, so Adam had to post this, of course. That is not in the running. Biso, sorry Biso, buddy. I know you're not here right now, you're probably sleeping. Or who knows what you're doing, maybe breaking more world records. But you have plenty of KPX, so I gotta disqualify you just based on that. Stephen Keys, my man. Now that is a setup. I always like seeing like messy setups. Right now, this is considered very, very clean to me, like how I have mine set up right now. So I love seeing this disaster, this beautiful disaster. And I don't mean disaster in the sense that it's crap. It's just, it's beautiful. Let me double check restream. All right. I will be announcing the official winners of the KPX, both the main winner, ooh, this is a nice one, by Tyler Langlace. The main winner, which will get the 30-gram KPX syringe, and then the runner-ups, two runner-ups, will be receiving 10 grams directly from Kingpin Cooling. So it'll be sent to you from Vince via DHL. Saves me a lot of headaches with shipping. And some coffee. I'll probably be up to like 5 a.m. trying to work on this damn thing. Sorry about the bench, guys. This board has not been kind to me. Neither one of them have been. I have an MSI board on the way. Steven, are you here? Because I could really use that board right now. All right, what do we got here? We got Drew Halsey with an SR3 Dark. Now, of course, we're all familiar with SR3 Dark, and of course, Deadpool. That's quite the build. That is interesting. I like it. I would prefer a horizontal build, but this thing is just badass. So that's Dean's. Alex got a really nice photo here. That was not taken with a cell phone, I guarantee you that. But it looks to be an AMD build. Under LN2, of course. Yep, 5950X, Asus Hero. Still hate that that naming scheme. There can only be one hero, guys. Only one. Christoph Frankel, 10,900 KF. He's got himself a nice little build. Guys, how I posted this was post up your all go no show builds. So I did see a few show builds. I can't pick you guys, unfortunately, because this is more for stuff just like this. Marco Herber. For those of you guys who don't know, I am recovering from COVID, so I may sound congested at times. That is a really clean setup. I like that old school pot. And it's an X299 Dark. All right, Felix here with another show build, but I mean, he is running 10,900 KF at 5.3, which, I mean, they do it relatively easily. Nice build, a little too blue for me, preferably, or personally. Charles, it looks awesome. And Michael. Yes. Michael takes his XOC very seriously. Apex, Apex, Apex. You know, if I had an Apex, this probably would have went smoother than using a C490A. But that is a very clean setup you got there, and you could definitely use some KPX. And what's this? Jared DeGualium. Okay, see, this is still, to me, this is more go than show. Sure, it has RGB and stuff like that, but he wasn't going to go for the clean bends, and he really didn't care about the aesthetics too much. The RGB is just kind of a plus. And, of course, he's running a 3090 KP. Or is that a 2080? That is a 3090 KP. Definitely still in the running. Daryl Carter. Is that a single stage? Yeah, single stage. On an old Z170 overclock formula. These things never get old. Just a quick announcement. Daryl is the winner of the 30 gram KPX. The other two I've yet to announce. But since I just came across this post, he will be the winner. Even though he's already using KPX paste, you can never have enough. Every time you mount or remount, you're going to want to clean up and use fresh paste. So congratulations, Daryl. We'll be in touch soon to get your address to make sure that I get that shipped to you as soon as I possibly can. Well, as soon as Vince could possibly get it there. Cheers to you too, bro. Oh, and he's on. Damn, Daryl. Is that the 64 core? Ooh, that's cold. That's frosty. Yeah, the blue Smurf jizz, man. It gets everywhere. Charles Christopher Ball. This guy, once again, he does not play around either. See, he's using the, looks like an X570 dark. Yeah, I still have not played with Threadrippers yet. I haven't really played with much of anything. I'm finally starting to find time to play with something, and the bench is dead. I think I killed another Asus Z690A board. This one, it's still... it's questionable. Definitely going for a theme here. And it's on air. And it's on a very nice build, but unfortunately, it's not leaning towards the more go and less show. Martinez David. See, this is a performance build. I'm not going by what type of hardware you're running, guys. I'm just going based on what your goal is, your end game with your PC. Let's make some smoke. I'm bored. It's already a waste of LN2. I really hope the CPU's not dead because that thing is performing great. I did just get another one today. But yeah, you're definitely in the running, Martinez David. I have another see if it just suddenly boots up now that it's cold. That'd be hilarious. We're sitting around minus 18 Celsius. I got to check out some other threads. Daryl is the official winner of the 30 grams of KPX, but I'm also going to be giving away two 10-gram KPXs as well, the syringe kind. So let me see where those posts were. I know I shared this to a few places, and I got... I should just be pulling this up on mobile, but then you guys can't see it. And yes, I will revisit this. All right. Well, this is one way to do it. All right. Got 7 comments here. All right, here's one that has definitely piqued my interest simply because it has a Mora. This is by Garrick. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I always botch that, I'm sure. Let's see. Yeah, Garrick Scholl. That's definitely in the running. What do you guys think? Which one do you guys care for the best so far? Oh, I know Jacob, Paul. Don't worry. I know Vince as well. I'm not too worried about that. It's DDR5 that worries me. I can't get any decent thin DDR5. That's why I'm running a DDR4 board. That's probably dead again. It's just how they've been for me the last couple days. All right, let's see what else we got. Ooh, we got some comments here. Ooh, that's a lot of red. That's a big case. Why do you need a case that large? Oh, to fit the Star Wars dude. I guess that makes sense. What's that for, Daryl? What do you mean you only need the 30 grams for one mount? You talking about Threadripper? I believe it. Those things draw some serious power. I think it was High Cookie that I don't know if it was a 3990 WX that he ran. He drew something like 1800 watts just off the CPU. That's just crazy. Yeah, and they're big CPUs too. No, but 30 grams is a lot, so slight over exaggeration there. See, stuff like this is for me more show than go. Got a lot of tubing. I mean, it looks nice, but fortunately not part of the criteria I'm looking for. James, I love you, buddy. I just respect, but no. I've seen your rig. A lot of pictures of cases. I've pretty much already chosen in my mind. Oh, this one's pretty badass. I know Gary really likes to push his 5950X and a 6900 XT. I believe he has the Red Devil or whatever they call it. That is a clean looking build, and it is built more so for performance than it is aesthetics. I don't see a lot of RGB. Those look like Corsair ML fans. Still in the running. Yeah, this is a giveaway, but then I figured might as well test out the new 12,900K. That's been running great. I've scored 11,900 CB on water so far in R20. Just over 31,000 in R23, something like 4,700 in R15, and that was on water. And it's got an SP rating of like mid-90s, like 93 or something like that in the P cores. So I'm just like, screw it, I'll throw it on this DDR4 Z690 board, and the board seems to be dead. Damn it, Asus, you're not cooperating with me. Who knows, maybe it'll come back to life tomorrow. It's happened to me before. All right, so let's pick a runner-up winner. Okay, that was in Computer Enthusiasts. Guys, this really sucks. I was so looking forward to see what this thing could do. Yeah, I'm just going to scroll through some of these and pick a few, and I'll let you guys let me know which one you guys think is most deserving. Let's see what we got here. More show builds. No, I didn't want to do that. Hey guys, I could always bench the X299 very quick. Oh no, hold on, I'm streaming from that. Never mind. Take that back. Alright, so these are my top picks. I'd like some input from you guys. I'm going to throw them up here on the screen in 1 second. All right, there's one. There's two. There's three. Let's see if we could get like 5 to choose from. There's 4. We might end up with more than 5. And these are for the 10-gram ones. Daryl won the big boy 30-gram tube. He needs it for Threadripper. Alright. Problem is I'm opening up all these picture links, but I don't know who they're actually from, so I'm gonna have to go back and find their names. No, I don't want to save it. Alright, so this is what we got. All right, number 1. What do you guys think? Here's number 2. These are all ones that I would consider in the running. More show, less go. Number 3. Number 4. I really like those old cylinder pots. Nostalgic. Number 5. Number 6. Josh, is that yours? Number 7. Number 2 yours. Just making sure because I really didn't look. I don't know whose name is what. This is number 2. So we got to vote for number 2. Anybody else want to vote for number 2? I'll let you guys pick. Son of a bitch. Sorry guys, I'm talking to the board, not you. Three and 4. I'm surprised no one picked number 1. This is a very interesting concept. He's got the case. Looks like a refrigeration unit. Got the dual rads here. Looks like an old Lian Lee case. All in a cabinet. Huh. It's got an AC unit and what looks to be like a dehumidifier. Smart. All right, so 3. Of course, this guy could use some KPX. Touche, Paul. That first one, as much as I like it, that does not look like a fun time to take that thing apart. Okay, and here's 4. 3 and 4. I'm trying to remember whose is whose. Oh, you know what? I missed somebody. Let me pull up one more because I don't know why his is not in here. My coffee is getting cold. Oh, what a buzzkill. Steven, where you at? Aha. Had to throw this one back in there. Oh no, what the hell? All right. So there's also this one. This is like number 10. So I'll just go through them very quickly again, then we'll pick 2. 1 is already out of the running because he's going to use it once, and then he's going to be sitting on the rest of it forever. This is not an easy system to take apart, clearly. 2, I like it. I really do. I think it's very interesting and straight to the point, not too flashy. Not a fan of that case. I've seen it a million times, but this guy's clearly going for more go than show. Otherwise, he would have picked a cleaner case. This is clearly all go. I'm a huge fan of this. This is number 3. Number 4, I really like this just because of the old school pot. I love that. And he's running an X299 dark. What's that, 4? Here's 5. Here's 6. Now, of course, this is on air, but I know that this guy does play around with dice. He may play around with LN2, but hey, you could always use some KPX in your life. Okay, here's 7. Hold on, is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. And finally, last but not least, 8. So you guys still sticking with 2, 3, and 4? Because I have different numbers in my head. 1 matches one of those 3. I'm not even going to bother pressing that power button. You know what, Daryl, I never considered a shoddy extension cable because this is literally running off of an extension cable right now. But it goes through a full, like, boot. Like, it goes through the posts and everything. It just doesn't officially post. It goes through, like, the pre-post, whatever you want to call it. This board is very primitive. It's not what I'm used to. I've been spoiled for the last, like, 8 years with XOC boards with everything you could possibly imagine at your fingertips, right on the board. This thing doesn't even have a damn power button. Good thing my bench does. It's always good to have a bench with a power button. Otherwise, you're going to be using a screwdriver to turn your thing on. All right, so the official winners. No pots or anything, just legs. Okay. Well, you already said number 2. As much as I like it, how many times is it going to repaste that thing? 10 grams is a lot. That's why I'm looking for people with something more so like something like this, like an open bench. Because you could constantly swap coolers, you could swap pots, anything. This is like very indicative of someone who would definitely use it. Even something like this, when you have, you know, that makeshift water cooling loop. I mean, I just did it today. If you guys saw, this is the X299. Let me see if I got to pull up the camera. let's see. This is L2, I believe. Here's the X299 Dark, just sitting on a bench with a 420 by 60 and a 280 by 45, running nice and cool. But I just set that up today, and I was able to, paste it, get it all up and running in a matter of 25 minutes. So KPX does come in handy in those particular cases, and 10 grams is a lot. Well, hey, yo, Julian, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, this I know is Stephen Keys. I just want to throw that in there because to me this is just a beautiful disaster. I love this. This is something like I would do. That's how this particular area looked like a week ago. All right, so I'm going to announce the official winners. Let me just run through this very quick. Get rid of this board. I'm tired of looking at it, even though it's right next to me. So, the winners... Oops. Let me find out exactly which ones we picked. I'm definitely going with 4. I'm trying to figure out whose that is. And I'm going with 6. Those are, guys, it's my decision. I'm sorry if you guys were in the running and you had one that you really wanted to. I'm just trying to figure out whose these are. So 4... Let me see if I can find that. Okay, 4 is Marco Herber. I'll make sure. I doubt he's here. I'm using the wrong keyboard. That's for the bench. I just wrote congrats. He's going to be like, for what? Everyone already forgot about this damn stream. And, what did I say, 7? That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, yeah, the third winner is going to be a young man by the name of... Who's bothering me? Oh. He already... Maybe Marco is here. I don't know. But he responded. Charles Christopher Ball. Congrats, Charles. You got 10 grams of KPX coming your way. Hopefully you could use it on your 1080 Ti Kingpin and your X570 Dark. And hopefully we'll get you cold soon. All right, guys. Sorry about the unfortunate set of circumstances. Oops, I just closed all of my windows. Hope I didn't lose Restream. I keep using the wrong keyboard. Yeah, guys, I do apologize once again for the failed bench session. I'm pretty positive the board's dead again. I'm not a big fan of this board to begin with. I was just hoping maybe I could get something out of it. But Stephen Keys is going to be sending me an MSI board this week. It's also a DDR4 Z690A board. Hopefully I'll have better luck with it because this chip deserves better. And yeah, once I get my hand on some DDR5, the Z690 Dark, yeah, it's going to be game time. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. And hope you guys have a wonderful new year. Congratulations once again to all the winners. It's my treat. I haven't done this in years. I haven't live streamed in years either. So this was kind of a good way to just kind of warm back up into it because I want to bring the Talking Tech streams back. And I know a lot of people have been asking about that, so that will be coming back. Not quite yet because I have a lot of other projects that I got to deal with on top of work. But yeah, it's just my way of always giving back. I haven't done this in a few years, so I'm happy to do it. All right, guys. Happy New Year's, and hope you guys have a good one. It's time for me to get ready to hit the slopes and figure out what's up with this board. I'll be up till like 4 or 5 a.m. All right, guys. Peace.